Greetings and salutations. Welcome again to ZenTalks, here with my lovely little Luck and myself, and we're here to talk about Winter's Mayhem, otherwise known as the current state of League of Legends.
Yes, the current state of League. The leaguest of League that we play a lot. I like the little...
We do play a lot.
You play a little too much. You're level
That's
400.
true. I'd be much higher level if it counted levels for it when I actually started. Don't talk about it. I have a problem. My problem is League of Legends.
I started playing League because he got me into playing League, and then I decided, hey, I stream. What if we just streamed League? And now I'm going through all the champions, trying to learn all the champions. I finished all the supports. Now I'm currently on top laners. So, hey, if you want to check us out, you should watch us every Saturday on Fox, Twitch. We stream League every Saturday. And we also play on our off time, so you might have a chance of seeing us. Very unlikely because our
join us.
That's
run it down.
Maybe. We might have a if we have enough viewers, we might have like community nights where we like invite.
I just need more League friends. I'll be honest. Just join us anyway. Do it. You won't.
You're just lonely. Do I not suck your dick enough?
No, you don't. Get your ass on the tape.
I tried.
The reason why I wanted to talk about League is because it's actually gone through a ton of changes over the last couple of years, and it's been, while all these other live service games like CoV, Destiny 2 have been hitting rough spots and not quite hitting community expectations, and even League having its own little controversies on outer rim of its control, it's had a lot of wins lately. Just to name off a few of the most recent things that have come out, we had Doombot's return after it's fucking way too many years away, and that was probably like one of the hardest game modes that's come out in a long time. They pulled no punches, but that's what everyone had asked. They listened. Everyone wanted a harder Doombots, and they gave them a harder Doombots.
He says as he grinded Doombots and got the stupid title.
Yes, I did beat the hardest difficulty of all three modes so I could have a stupid title saying I'm not a bot, and I have it. It's mine.
I don't have that because unfortunately I didn't get into the Doombot type. I got more into the most recent adaptation, which was the Mayhem ARAM. I love that mode. I've been having a lot of fun with the random champions. I got to play Zac. I played Lulu in there. That was fun. I liked Lulu during that mode. With the mixtures of the augmentations with the ARAM style gameplay, I found that to be a lot of fun. That was my excitement. I loved the fact that got there.
Mayhem ARAM itself being a port from Wild Rift, the mobile version of League of Legends. A AAA ARAM on there. And so ARAM got converted into ARAM Mayhem, taking the augments from some of the mobile inspirations, some of the arena inspirations, some completely unique to this version of it, all to make, well, as I said, a great experience of just chaos. I like it though because it's not more chaotic than a normal ARAM game is. It's just slightly more. And to me, it's probably going to forever be like one of my favorite modes. When I did check out Wild Rift, and I have played it from time to time, that was the game mode I liked the most. That's the one I wanted them to port the most. And so the fact that they finally did, I was just like literally what I wanted. The other one that came back and got extended, which is Brawl. Brawl is kind of a mixture of Twisted Treeline used to be with an ARAM like speed to it. So they're very quick matches. It's basically taken from Smite's game mode. You escort the minions into the enemy portal. They go ahead and walk the happy ass through if nobody stops them. That slowly lowers the total points for everybody. Getting kills also lowers your enemy team's points. Whoever drops the 0 first loses. That's it. And it's just fight for your life.
I prefer that mode over Brawl personally because I get to pick my champion. So, as you know, he's been playing forever. I haven't. Getting the fact that I get to pick my champion and being able to just play what I want is really nice. It's why I really liked it. I don't get me wrong. I don't just try out champions I know. I tried out Warwick. I tried out Shen and Akshan on that mode because I got not to brag, but I got the 5 honors thing, and they got skins for each of them, so I had to try them out. So I did. It was quite fun.
Being an honorable player in League of Legends is also rewarding. That's actually another change that they've done because the honor system itself has been upgraded quite a few times. And if you manage to max out your honor by not being, a dick, you actually do get quite a bit of rewards for it, which is awesome, especially for new players akin to like Luck here, because that gives you an excuse to play the champions that you get the skins for. So again, more excuses to play. Brawl is a great way to test them out because again, the match is like 10 minutes. You're not committing in a whole like 30 minutes to it.
A little side tip I find it funny is that he's been now trying to get the Honor 5, and I thought the reason I got Honor 5 is because I keep chat unlocked. I keep my chat open. I say good job to my team. The first game he plays with it, he's playing Yumi. Someone says, God, I hate Yumi players. And he immediately goes, yeah, that's because you're bad. You're trash. And I'm like, that's not how you get honor 5.
I did not say trash. I did call them bad because they were bad. There's a difference.
They ended up running it down in our lane and left mid lane open. Eventually we swapped lanes, and I got my ass kicked because I was playing
their immediate response to me saying they were bad was to run it down our lane regardless of what was happening. My bad, you might be bad. It's okay to be bad, but you might be bad, so stop flaming me. It's not my fault.
It was hilarious, but I just thought that's funny because
my defense, I was just playing Yumi because he likes Yumi a lot, and I thought it'd be cool to fucking swap it up and do it the other way. And then they're like, "Oh my god, it's a Yumi player." I'm like, "Motherfucker, I haven't played Yumi in weeks. What do you want from me? It's one game."
Fucking ever. I normally play Yumi. I'm the Yumi player. Well, okay. To be fair, I'm more of a top laner now these days. I play a lot of Kled, who's my favorite.
Because that's your current hyperfix.
That's my super hyperfix. But I also have been I really love Mordekaiser as well as Tom Kench. For support, I'm huge on Rakan. Fucking love Rakan. Got a couple of champions who I'm throwing around like I love to play as. I'm still, once I finish top lane though, I'm moving to mid lane, then moving to jungle, and finishing it with the ADC. Why am I leaving ADC for last? Because fuck that role. I hate that role. Fuck that role. It makes me sad.
Well, I was the one who had to suffer through ADC the entire time he was playing support. Back to our main topic at hand, updates. They're also bringing back the winter map, which is what people have been requesting for years. The whole reason why it took them so long is because it's a shit ton of work, honestly. It's a ton of work to make the winter map work because it changes a ton of shit on the maps and the models, and it affects all the future updates. But because of all their experience with the most recent seasons that have come out, they've managed to make a bunch of different maps work. So it's only made sense that now with all the stuff they've learned from the previous ones, they could actually bring the winter map back and make it way better too. Because the biggest issues with the winter map, it was too bright. It was bright as hell. They corrected that by adding in blues and dark purples and stuff like that with like ambient lighting. They went ahead and did all of that, made it so it's easier on the eyes, easier to see like the spell effects of someone like Ezreal with all his blue spells. It made it everything we wanted and more, when we've already gotten so much more.
That, and also my favorite thing is they're cracking down on Smurfs.
Cracking down specifically, not necessarily on smurfing in general, but on buying and selling accounts. Because you're not supposed to do that. You've never been supposed to do that, but it's been a problem. So they're cracking down on that, which is in turn cracking down on most of the people who smurf, because you usually buy an account and then smurf on that, rather than you just trying to learn a new role or something with like an alt account. So it does greatly impact that. Streamer mode finally launched to actually help streamers hide their identity and help them against at least a little bit of stream sniping. Not a ton, but at least enough that it's nice to have. They also brought back Arena and then extended it for a full year. So Arena's been back for a super long time because it's been so popular for everybody, and they've kept adding to it, kept streamlining it, and now they gave it to us for basically way too damn long, but it's been awesome because it's been a chill mode. They also have been expanding the lore every season by giving us motion comics, which right now is my favorite way that they've been doing lore stuff. Rather than giant walls of text or random obscure books or seasons you have to pay for Netflix for, it's a slice of Arcane basically. You get cool graphics. It's all voice acted, so you don't have to read anything, and you get to know what the hell's happening in Runeterra as the story progresses, which is just kind of nice for me as a lore nerd who knows way too much about the world to see it expanded in a way that people will actually bother to receive.
To be honest, I think this is one of the best times to join League because of all the quality of life changes that's happened. As someone who has actually recently joined up with League and playing all of these changes, the fact that there's been a huge crackdown on hackers, that was a while ago with Vanguard release, like that pretty much demolished hacking. As well as the motion comics, being able to learn the lore within, and all the new game modes. That's the thing I'm most impressed about. The biggest complaint I heard about League was that it was pretty much one game. It was League. Basic draft pick gameplay. But now you have Arena, you have Brawl, you have ARAM, you have a Mayhem ARAM. You got so much game modes that you can actually try and experience League with. Learn the characters, learn abilities, learn what's going on. Actually get to just try things out and have fun without the stress of, my god, you're a bot, my god, you're bad, of the normal gameplay.
To mention, they also added something that is aimed at newer users, a tool that allows you to test champions and stuff called a practice tool. You can go in there, you can bots, you can check out abilities, whatever you want. Basically fuck around by yourself or against like a bot or whatever while you're just seeing what's happening. You used to just only be able to use champions you owned, but they now made it so that when you're doing specifically that mode by yourself, you can use any champion in the game, which allows you to basically test run every champion in the entire game if you want to try something before you waste the time picking it up. At least for me, when I was new, would have been a freaking godsend, because there were plenty of champions I picked up that I didn't like playing, and it would suck because you'd have to grind a little bit for like through the season pass or whatever to get the blue essence to buy the champion, and then the champion sucked. So it's nice to be able to try it before you buy it if you really want to. That's a really nice change.
I think that's great. As someone who basically uses Xbox Game Pass anyways, it doesn't have to worry about it because I get all the champions. Having the opportunity for people who don't have that, because League is a free game, so not having to grind for a champion only to hate that champion and really get to experience it under bot conditions and like trying it out, it's awesome. I think that's great, and it really just shows that League is a game right now is again the perfect time to join League and actively try it out.
The Battle Pass itself has also gotten some love and attention because it's taken them a few tries. I won't lie. It has taken some failures in the last couple Battle Passes, but this most recent one is probably the best example of the combination of their effort, where you have a Battle Pass that has a stupidly high quality skin that everyone has been asking for. If you get the Battle Pass, you get your hands on Benico or whatever you want to call the beautiful thing. And then you have Twilight Zoe, which is fantastic for us lore buffs because it's literally just Zoe basically. The fact that that is part of the pass and it's all super theme related, so we have our fuck around skins, we have lore skins, and they're all part of a thematic battle pass that's tied to a motion comic. They're doing so much to make it so that if you're just playing the game, there's so much to do in it.
What's even cooler about that is since they're putting such high level things on the battle pass, it's not even like, oh, you have to complete 100 levels. Like I think Beanique is like level 36 of the battle pass, and if you just play like a couple times a day, like I'll be honest, I don't play League every day. I play it like once every couple of weeks because I have a full-time job. I'm doing game development. I'm doing a bunch of side projects, a bunch of everything. I don't have time, unfortunately. I have I'm streamed, so I have a lot of stuff I'm doing. But when I do play League, I completed the last battle pass before it ended, the complete thing, all of it, and I paid for it, and I got everything. Bean Eco isn't even at the end of the battle pass. It's like in the middle. It's like level 36. You can get that by just like playing off and on a couple times a week, and it's like,
especially because ARAM Mayhem is one of the main things released, and ARAM Mayhem games are super short, and so there's a ton of like quests for that specific game mode. So honestly, this is probably one of the easiest ones to even do the battle pass. They also shortened it by like a couple nodes worth of XP in the previous one, which carries over to this one to make it so it's easier to do casually, which is why that one felt faster, is because it literally was. They'd actually improved the pacing of it specifically for that reason, so the casuals could complete the pass to try and remove that FOMO from it, because it's not meant to be a FOMO thing. It's meant to be literally you do the pass, you get this way. You can still buy everything directly if you don't want to do the passes, but if you want to grab them at basically a massive discount, that's what the pass is, which is awesome for me because they also has all the things that people wanted. Like it has the gamble orbs, because fuck you Gamba, which do give skin shards and things like that, which end up giving you more, and you can just fill out your library of skins while also grabbing the cool skins that were on the pass, which in my opinion, Benico alone is worth the same price as the pass. It just is. When it goes to like the main thing and it'll be in there for full price, it will be basically the same price. So you're basically spending the money you would have spent on one of the skins on the pass for 3 skins and a bunch of other stuff, along with like XP, freaking the borders, the ramble gamble tokens, and whatever else. It's just good value for as far as battle passes go, akin to something like from Marvel Rivals, where it's like worth your time, you know. I will say that League of Legends, at least from our perspective, is in probably one of the best states it's been in years. Even if it's the toxic salt mine that it's always been, it's also kind of worth your time. If ever there were a time to jump in and try it out for yourself, now is kind of the time to do it, honestly.
As someone who actually did jump in quite recently, I can agree. I've been having a lot of fun with League, and yes, as someone who keeps the chat open, I've actually met very little salt. Don't get me wrong, I have had a couple of salt moments. Like one of the biggest ones was one time I was playing with my friends, and this random dude was just like, oh my god, you brought this low-level player into my normal draft pick lobby. What the fuck? And then he just inted the entire game because he got mad because we called him out.
The best part about it is we looked it up later on, and he wasn't even like high rank or anything. He was just some normal silver dude. He was just a silver player. Like,
if you play with chat off, which I do, I personally recommend for most people. I'm just a weirdo who likes to keep my chat on because I like to say good luck, and I also like to be toxic positivity where I'm overly positive no matter what's going on to people. So even if like someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be, you're so shit," I'm like, "You did a great job, man." Because I'm a little shit like that. It's a great time to play. You should absolutely sit down, try to play the game, give it a try. If you haven't already, or if you haven't gotten in, or if you stopped playing me due to the toxicity, try it again. Keep the chat off and just play for fun. There's a bunch of new game modes to try out that doesn't involve the normal draft pick. That I'll be honest, I actually love draft pick. I'm a huge fan of draft pick. I'm weird.
He just likes it because he can ban Teemo. Don't let him lie to you. He just wants to ban
Teemo. Teemo's shit. If you play a ranged top laner, you're a piece of shit. That's my toxic trait. If you play ranged top, you're a piece of shit.
Thank you guys for spending the time and watching this video. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. We appreciate all of you immensely. Even this little third here. Look. So ta 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 ta.
Ta ta ta, babes.